Morning everybody, it's the Fragrant Jock here with another honest opinion. Today's honest opinion was requested to me by somebody, which I'm more than willing to do because I was going to do it anyway. I'd like to thank everybody that subscribes to my channel. There is a whole lot of people watching it. I'm one of the smaller fish in a big pond. I'd say anybody, if you like the content, if you like the channel, show a bit of support, subscribe and click on the bell. It just gives me a bit of confidence to do more. There's a lot of reviewers out there, I know that, but a lot of them are not completely honest in certain things and getting something out of it. I try and be as honest as I can. But today's honest opinion is on this one. It's another doer, and it's a strange name. I've mentioned it before. Ottoman Drowning in Vanilla. Or is it Drowned in Vanilla? Yeah, it's Drowned in Vanilla. This is an inspired expression of Nishani's Hasifat and Nishani Ani. The two, it's a hybrid mixed together. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. This is an absolutely phenomenal fragrance. I've said it before, be careful with doer, a lot are hyped, but this fully deserves it. This is an absolutely, for me, for my nose, I love gourmands. This is classed as a gourmand. I wouldn't say it's a out and out gourmand. There's a bit of freshness to it, with the pineapple and the Hasifat. But it's an absolute gorgeous. I've worn this a few times, and I've got quite a few compliments with it, and it is a beast. It really does project, and it lasts quite a while, even in this weather. I mean, we're still in early March, it's very windy, still quite cold, but it cuts through it no bother. And I would say with the Hasifat, and you've got the vanilla there with Annie, I would say this, apart from the searing heat, could be worn all the year round and on any occasion. It really is a lovely fragrance. I think some of the notes in it, bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit, jasmine, patchouli, cedarwood, oak moss, blue ginger, Turkish rose, cardamom, vanilla, musk. There's a whole lot. You know what doer I like? There's a concoction, a melange of notes. But it really is. I'm glad I discovered this. They actually sent me a sample, and that's how I discovered it. And now I've got about 90 ml of it to last me a wee while. It really is a gorgeous scent. You get that burst of that kind of chopped at the root pineapple, and in the background you've got the vanilla. The only thing I would say about, you know, it doesn't change much, but that's what doer are good at as far as I'm concerned, because let's face it, we all like fragrances, but we like a certain, you know, maybe the opening or the mid or whatever. The good thing about doers is they seem to capture the best of a fragrance. It's a bit linear, but it's still the best of the fragrance, and it lasts. And that's what they're really good at. And this Ottoman Drowned Vanilla is, apart from the name, is a lovely, lovely scent. Absolutely gorgeous. As far as I'm concerned, top two doers at the moment for me are Royal Chariot Attar, which is their take in Leighton, which is better than the OG as far as I'm concerned, and Ottoman. It's a push for these two. Who would win it? They're both, I would say, equal at number one. They share the number one spot as far as I'm concerned. So much so, I mean, I've got a big collection. I've got loads for Initio, I've got, you know, Tom Ford. I will keep them, but I'm so much liking these two fragrances for all the year round that I'm going to cut down on my fragrance buying, because I've found two fragrances that I really like, and there's no point in buying loads anyway when I'm not going to use them. These two I will. I'm even thinking in the way that I'm going to get rid of a lot of my fragrances, and these are the two that I'm going to use most of the time. That's how good they are. As I say, just be careful with Dua. They are for sale in the UK, sent at London. The guy that runs it, I think it's his partner, very good customer service, really nice guy. I think his name's Charles, really nice guy. Quick service. So I'm glad they're now available in the UK, but you can get them in LA if you want to send away. If they're out of stock in Britain, you can send away to America, LA to get them. That was my only thing about Dua. I always wanted them to come to Britain. It was just too long in the transport of getting them here, and then you were frightened you were going to get slapped with duty. Don't get me wrong, I've had a few for LA and they were fine, but it's like 3 weeks travelling. You need to leave them for about a couple of days to settle. But these two are phenomenal. So much so I don't want to really share it because I want them all for myself. But you will get compliments galore. That one wore yesterday. Walked into Tesco, you can smell it in yourself. Walked into Tesco Metro, kind of squeezed by somebody, not too close, and I was at least 6 feet away from her, and she says, what aftershave are you wearing? And I said to her, well, I didn't want to say Leighton because that would have been a lie. I says, well, it's one for LA, it's called Royal Chariot Attire, you probably won't know it, but it's Dua fragrances, and that's what I said to her. It really is potent. I mean, so much so, I'll give you an idea. You put Jean Paul Gaultier, say, perfume on, and you put this on, waking up the next day, even on clothes, this is still absolutely projecting mad, both of them. With Jean Paul Gaultier, you can just smell and no more. This is, and that's a perfume. This is the difference between Dua. Obviously they're quite oily, so I'd be careful, especially wearing in the summer months. If you've got white on, because it could stain, just be careful with that. But as I say, Ottoman Drowned Vanilla, that burst of that chopped pineapple with the vanilla in the background, gorgeous. And the vanilla in this as well, the Royal Chariot, and that kind of spiciness you get with Leighton, but on steroids as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I hope everybody's safe and well. Quick honest opinion. Bye for now.